Hello, welcome guys to another build. Welcome back. So today we're gonna be looking into Frost Bomb and excuse me, Frostball and Frost Bomb. I have the two spell connected, so let's take a look real quick. Okay, the gears, helmet, shoulders. I got here. Full dodge there. Cast speed gloves. Strike percent and projectile damage right here for the stats. Capri Heart. We lose mana. Belt. Band Surgery. Suppression Pressure. Charms you're gonna want for this build is gonna be Leo, Maserati, and Caster. You can do 230, 230, 140. So I would do 230 here, 230 here, and then 140 here. Okay, there's that. This is what I have on. Okay. I need to have Capri for my Lacrima because my Lacrima require Capri, and I have this is not ideal, but the belt you kind of want the convert mana as well, or the convert mana Zodiac as well, if you don't want to use convert mana. But this is not the ideal. What you want is gonna be one hand armor and belt, or one hand armor boots, whichever you prefer. But you want the two hand frostball, this one. So your frostball gonna gain tons of damage and exceed tons of projectiles, and then you get pierced all targets and grants explosion along this path. So this weapon is the new weapon for frostball. It's really nice. It increases your damage a lot, like a lot. So it's really nice. This is really nice for frostball. So if you have this and you want to play the build, you can try this out. Okay. So that's the item. That's the charms. That's the lacrima. And then you want the two-hand lacrima, so you can put that in the lacrima. And then you wear your crafted two-hand staff, which is way stronger. Mine right now is at 5k, almost 5k. Not quite perfect, but almost 5k. If it's hit attack spell additional, then it'll be 5k, easy. Okay. So there's that. And then we look into the mastery. Mastery 10, 10, 9, 1 here. Potions. Last one. This one's really important. And then the relics. You want to go Scepter as main, so I can use activate mental stimulation for more elemental damage. Caster, I took Caster for more strength, and I took speed. It can be instead of Speaker, you can go the one that give you cold penetration right here, which is Aquilia. Aquilia will give you the cold penetration passive and cold damage flat percentage, which is really good. That one's better than Speaker. Okay, don't take Speaker. You want to go Scepter, Caster, and Aquilia. Okay, there's that. And then now you want the Zodiac. 1, 2, 3 there, and then 5 here for elemental imp, and then 5 here for spell, and then quicker attack. Actually, my apologies. Not this one. It's this one, the spell version. Sorry, guys. That was my bad. So this is the spell version. Sorry, my apologies. And then now the Mirage for cast speed. Crit rate right here. And then you go over here and take 6 strike amp right there. And then 5 points here for projectile damage amp. And then 4 points here. And then 5 points there. And then this one here. And then I took 9 here and here. Okay, and then 5 here, and then I took lightning on hit here, and then I have the enhanced potion there on 8, and then lastly specializations I took. So this is why you don't need the belt like the one on my leg. You can put whatever belt you want. So you can have the convert mana anyway because you want the 10% damage imp. You gotta have to take it. So and there's that, and then I took 2 projectiles, and then Solaris 10% imp, and then crit rate, mana absorptions. Everything else is for dot area, which doesn't really help at all to the skill. This is the best for the seconds. And then lastly, I took fire element enhancement and then lightning element enhancement. Okay. So there's that. Excuse me. That's the Zodiac. Now we look into the skill. The skill I go for the Awaken Verity, so make it bigger and more projectile speed. So it has a really low projectile speed. So I took Parallel Multi-Shot, Mana Storm, and then Elemental Amp, and then spell activation and spell hit, extra core energy, Harmony here, Mana Storm here, Strike here, Multi-Shot here for Frostbomb. Frostbomb Awaken, I want to take the Verity, because I don't want to mess with this one. It looks advertised, but I don't want to lose the strike and multiplier. So you guys can try, but I prefer the Verity, because this is guaranteed 20% damage amp and 10% damage that against enemy that's not cold status effect. So it's really good for bosses and stuff who can't. So can't be frozen. So any monster that can't be frozen, you gain 10% damage amp here. So it's very good to do that one. Okay, and then pretty straightforward. So crit, so element domain, to get more defensive. Siphon life for lifesteal, movement speed here, self-revocation for armor. Seal Condense element need to be Source Awakened to be buff, and then release element here. And I took the more rune effect there. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Don't try to play with any of these toggles. It's not gonna help you because your range. Those were for melee, so don't worry about that. So this is pretty much a good setup there. If you can get all this, and then Shower Terror for elemental dampening, resist dampening. So you can hit them harder if this is buffed up. Okay, we can totem too. So with the area totem right here. So there we go. So now we're gonna see in a map, see how this plays out and what it looks like with both skill. So I'm gonna just use Seal Crit and counterattack. Seal Domain, counterattack. Okay, here we go. Fastball map clear is really good. So big. If you use multi-shot and you have more projectile in, it would be really good. I increased the size of the of each projectile so that it hits a bigger target hitbox. I like that very much because there's the other Awakens is like it's very. So the Awaken for Fastball, this one. You only gain a projectile, and if you have to weapon it, you can only go up to 7 max anyway. So this is not the good Awaken, and this is just penetration and cold percent damage. Where this is like I'm getting 150% depending on the distance the ball travels. Increase size and projectile speed, which is great, helping with the skill. And then I have projectile acceleration, which increase this instead of 600 go up to 1,000. It can go up like to 1,200, 1,500 easy. The problem with the skill is that the projectile speed is super low. So I have to compensate it with projectile speed, acceleration, and then awakening. That gives me a little bit more speed. So because remember the weapon will give you pierce all, and then it has explosion every time it travels too. So that's extra damage on top. But the problem is it's travel too slow. So you need excuse me there. You need more projectile speed so that it can go faster. Or else you're gonna have to sit here and wait to be like super slow. So then here we can take a look at if I take it off, it's gonna be super slow. Like look, it's really slow. This is 600 and this is with awaken. Imagine without the awaken, I have to minus the 18% speed, and so that'll be like 600. It's gonna be slower even with more cast speed. It looks really slow. That's the build. Frost bomb. It's gonna once frost ball and get in contact. Frost bomb is gonna activate and it's gonna spread out the shards. The shards gonna do damage as well. So that's there you go. So this is like what it looks like. So it's really good for clearing like early game, mid game. I need the weapon in order to know that it's gonna be good at late game or not. So I don't have the weapon tier 34. So but the skill looks good. It looks really good. It looks really nice on the screen. Covers the whole map too, so it's very nice. Alright guys, I do have another build with Frost Ball. Please check it out on my channel. If you guys want to check that out, is Frost Ball and Frost Shock. I prefer that over Shards, but I'm giving both skill a try and see how Shards do. Shards do pretty okay, because then you can keep the same blessings and stuff for both skill. Alright guys, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when I go live. I appreciate everybody. Have a good one.